Hello and welcome to ALR Season 5. It is round 13 today in the beautiful country of Brazil. It is Brazil today and it is a championship battle. Good luck, everyone says. Moby, I say good luck as well. This is the penultimate round of the championship, and we might find out our new champion of season 5 today. The constructors championship is also really close, so let's just go through the actual standings. So let's go for the driver standings firstly. So we have Daniel Goodwin leading the championship as of now with 157 points. Only 2 points behind him is Jonas with 155. Then we have Simba. He's out of the championship. He technically still could gain the 52 points he needs to be level with Daniel Goodwin. But he doesn't have any wins this season. That also means he will not be able to win to the championship. Then behind him we have the Mercedes of Joe with 102 points. The 54P3 is still on. Then it's Asplant behind him with 89. 85 has Moby. Twanak has 59. Bambino has 59 as well. Then Rick and P9 with 55 points. And Gamer James in his like 6 races, I think, also has 55 points. 48 points for Ponage. And 32 for Queso. P13 is Papi with 31 points. Then Harry with 26 points. Kenny with 24. Steven with 22. Boomer with 20. True North Racing also with 20. Ardio with 19. Epical and Sirukai with 12. Penna with 10. Morris with 9. And Igor with 8 points. And now the constructors, we have Alfa Romeo. This is very close. Alfa Romeo is leading by 2 points. They have 196 compared to McLaren's 194. Then it's Williams with 179. Haas with 142. Mercedes with 114. Renault with 82. Scuderia Ferrari with 82 as well. Then AlphaTauri with 62, Racing Point with 57, and Red Bull in last with only 40 points. Let's just turn the track map and everything on. Here we have our championship leader out on track, and now let's look at the current championship situation. So Daniel Goodwin wins this championship if he wins and Jonas is 11th or lower, so he doesn't score. If Daniel wins and Jonas doesn't score, Daniel wins. If Daniel wins and gets the fastest lap and Jonas is 10th or lower, Daniel wins. If Daniel doesn't win, the battle goes on. If Daniel doesn't win, the battle goes on. That's how simple it is. We are going to monitor that battle for the championship, for the constructors as well, but this is the main focus here. Now, let's go back to racing. Let's go back to qualifying. Daniel Goodwin has the fastest lap so far, 107.0. Jonas is in the pits, still no valid lap from him. Let's see if anyone's on a lap. Ardio is on a lap. Oh, Ardio is drifting and he's invalid. Sorry, Kaya. This might be interesting. Sarikaya, can he get pole? Maybe. Let's go on board for the last few corners. He will get the slipstream. That's amazing. He does accelerate out of the last corner really nicely. I would like to know if the race is wet. I don't know why the bot has posted it as round 12 Italy. It is round 13 Brazil, as I put it. But Tarikai goes third. Just less than a tenth between his teammate and himself. Daniel is 2/10 quicker than all of the guys behind him. Jonas is on an outlap. We want to watch this lap fully. He is also a main talking point of this race. Let's see, how does he tackle turn 1? Very nicely. Now, turn 3, I believe it is. Or 4, I'm not sure. Really has the confidence through this fast right-hander. Now the twitchy part without traction control. Really hard to nail the acceleration zones. Approaching the sector 2 timing line. What will he get? He has the purple second sector. Let's see towards the line. What lap time can he set? Jonas now approaching the line, and he will go second fastest, only 3/100ths of a second slower than Daniel Goodwin. The fight is on, ladies and gentlemen. 11 minutes of qualifying left, and it's really interesting. Who else is on a lap? Let's see. Andrew has run out of fuel. Moby is also pitting now. Bambino is in the pits. I hit you on Tuesday. Yes, I did hit you because the whole race my wheel was a bit off, or my brakes weren't calibrated. That means I had to brake harder than I usually do. So that was for the whole race. I'm really sorry. I think I didn't cause you any damage. I think I didn't cause you any damage. Daniel Goodwin is on a lap. Let's see, fastest first sector. This might be an improvement. He is on the softs. He is going for it. He wants to get the pole position. Good acceleration for him. Let's see. Purple second sector. This will probably be an improvement, and 2/10 quicker than his last time, and he is now 2.5 tenths quicker than Jonas. Jonas will now need to find some time. He is, I think, just coming out of the pits. We have 16 drivers today. Not the full grid, but... Oh my god, the quality is amazing, but doesn't matter. We are going to continue. And I think we're off. Yup. Let's go on. Okay. Let's see. It happened for the first time. See if it happens now. Let's try. And maybe now. Or maybe not. And now, yes, it's working. I just want to get a PS5 as soon as possible. Oh, it's not working. I just forgot to do something. Let's see now. Now it looks better. Okay, 6 minutes to go. Jonas has done another lap in the meantime, and he has improved till half a tenth slower than Daniel Goodwin. It looks to be a good battle. I hope it's a good battle. Last season in Tier 2, it was Bambino dominating this race, lapping the whole field, as there is Andrew. No, it's not Andrew. It's Furia. Exploring the grass cutting options on this track. Let's see how the nature looks from this perspective. In 5th gear, 90 kph. Sarikai is about to start a lap. Both Renaults without a valid lap time, and both Renaults are last. See Sarikaya. Big lockup in the year. 3/10 the gap to the leader. Will he bring something into the mix? Will he distract the top two maybe? With 4 minutes to go. Sarikaya now has enough of a lap time gain that he can actually go pole. Let's see. Sarikaya goes pole, and it's 6/100ths of a second clear of Daniel. He is the man of destruction. Now Daniel, oh my god, I think we're off again. I hate this. With a passion. With a passion. But It will not distract me. Let's see. Let's see. Now. Here we are again. Hope this doesn't happen during the last 3 minutes of qualifying. Boomer. Boomer is invalidated and is on an in-lap. Looks like it. RDO has set a valid lap time, but still P15. No movement for him. Goodwin. Gamer James. Still in the pit box. As Bambino comes out. There is still 2 cars in the Ferrari garage. Although we only have 1 Ferrari, I think. Let me see. Yeah, it's only 1 Ferrari. They still have 2 cars in the garage. Always need to be prepared with Bambino. 2 minutes, just a bit more than 2 minutes to go, and I see the Haas and I see the AlphaTauri moving, and I see Daniel Goodwin moving as well. Casel just retired from the session in the pit lane. That's okay. We are waiting for the Williams to come out. Goodwin is on an outlap already. The Williams of Daniel Goodwin. The Williams of Jonas is preparing probably to go. Yes, and Jonas is out now. He will have the best chances, I think, or the best track conditions. Sarikaya still... Oh no, now he's coming out with 1 minute and 28 to go. He needs to set a rapid outlap. Jonas on an outlap as well. Daniel is now starting a lap. Let's see. DRS is wide open. Nicely done through the Senna S's. Hello, Michi. How are you? 4 1,000ths of a second slower through the first sector. He needs to find 7 100ths of a second for the whole lap. I think in sector 2 there is the time. Let's see, no lockup. Nicely managed through here. Bambino is also on a lap, now coming towards the line. He is not improving on his lap time. Let's go back to Goodwin. Goodwin is a 10th slower than his best lap time, so Sarikaya seems to be safe for the time being. But Goodwin just misses out on improving on his lap time and will stay P2 at best. Moby can also do something here. Let's see what he can do. No, he's pitting. He has abandoned his lap. Jonas now needs just a bit more than a 10th. He's also slower. Sarikai. Oh, and Jonas makes a mistake. Did he lose so much time? I think he did. I don't think that's the faster line through there, and he has abandoned his lap. So, ladies and gentlemen, Bambino's not on lap. Joe, can Joe maybe get pole? Joe goes fastest, 1/10 faster than Sarikaya. Sarikaya is 9/10 slower. Sarikaya pits. It's a Mercedes 1-2, ladies and gentlemen. It is Joe and Sarikaya on the front row. Well, we have expected Daniel and Jonas up here. Daniel does improve on his second flying lap, and I don't think that was necessary. it wasn't ever going to be a good enough lap time. Now he has to start on older tires. That wasn't the best strategy move from Daniel. But we all thought it was Daniel or Jonas on pole, maybe Moby. But look at this. It's Mercedes with the 1-2. Mercedes absolutely nailing qualifying and absolutely smashing it. And as you know, Mercedes theoretically can still win the constructors, although no, they can't, because they would need so we would need to have 2 races with only Red Bull Racing Point, AlphaTauri, and Mercedes, Red Bull Racing Point, AlphaTauri, Scuderia Ferrari, and Mercedes scoring. And that's not possible because we don't have the full grid. But so nailing the qualifying. Let's go on. Let's move on. P11 makes you look so slow, but still, yes, you're only 8/10 off, but it's a fast flowing track. It's a short lap. 8/10 is a big gap. It's not slow, but it's a big gap on this track. But Joe still in contention for that P3, only 3 points behind Simba. Simba has stepped out of the league, unfortunately. So Joe is looking to get the P3. I don't know if Asplant's here. Asplants doesn't seem to be here, so it is Moby and Joe for P3. Looks like it. But sorry, Kaya and Joe absolutely nailing the qualifying today. Next season you'll take off TC fully to unlock some pace. Yeah, that's the best way to find pace, to turn the assists off. The session is starting in 10 seconds. Let's hope there's no rain, because when there's no rain in Brazil, we can see some wild racing. And we want to see the racing as we approach the formation lap. So your grid once again: Joe, Sarikaya, Daniel Goodwin, then Jonas and Alep rounds out the top 5. Bambino in 6th, Moby in 7th, True North Racing 8th, Expired, Andrew in 9th, Boom in 10th, and 3 tire choice for Poppy, Furia, Tawanak, Gamer James, RDO, and K. So let's see the tires that they have taken. So only Furia, RDO, and K on the mediums. Everyone else on the softs. Interesting choice. Let's now look at the championship situation once again. So it is Daniel winning if he gets first and the fastest lap, and Jonas only scores 1 point, or if he wins and Jonas doesn't score at all. That's the deal. That means Daniel wins. If Daniel doesn't win, the battle goes on to the last round at Kota. So the only thing that Jonas needs to prevent is scoring more than 1 point. And with 16 drivers on the grid, that shouldn't be that hard. We are approaching the grid now. So I think we should go back. Okay. Oh, Jonas just said he's on 5-lap all tires. When did he write that? At 26. Oh. Well. Okay. Daniel says Merck's taking off the sandbags, and Twanak said that Sarikaya blocked him in qualifying as we are approaching the 5 red lights for the Brazilian Grand Prix. Hopefully. Maybe not. Oh, here we go. For the penultimate round of Tier 2 for Season 5, we have lights out, and away we go. Most of the guys are ghosted for some reason. Sarikaya, not the best start. Daniel Goodwin goes down the inside on Joe, and Daniel with an amazing start and goes into P1. Jonas falls down to P5. The leaderboard is really messed up. There's wings flying, and it's a virtual safety car. Papimo DNF'd from the race. He probably crashed into the wall coming out of the Senna S's. Furia is also off the track. Kaisel is just behind him. So it is Daniel from Joe, from Sarvikaya, from Alep, from Jonas. Jonas, not the best start. True North Racing ignoring yellow flags and gets a penalty. So many guys with a penalty. Let's see. So, 5 seconds for True North, 5 seconds for Boomer, 5 for Gamer James, 5 for Bambino, for Twanak, for Furia and Kaisel. Okay, that was it from lap 1. Now on to lap 2. Oh, speeding in the pit lane, RDO. We already have half the field with penalties. As... Why does it say that Joe has made a move on Sarikaya? He was ahead already. But... let's not worry about that. Papimo has crashed out on lap 1. We did have a safety car. RDO, Fury and Kaisel pitting on lap 1. Jonas now in P5. Not so much happening at the moment. Daniel Goodwin with the fastest lap. And Wanak is looking... oh, Gamer James pits. Okay. It was the easiest move. The DRS has been enabled for this lap. No movement in the top 5. Maybe behind. Maybe Andrew. Nope. So, an eventful first lap. But then it's settled down. I still expect to see some racing between the top 5. Jonas only 6 tenths behind Alep. Then 5 tenths to Sarikaya, 7 to Joe, and 5 to Daniel Goodwin. This is going to be really interesting. And Jonas has a gap to True North Racing. That's crucial for him. That means if he continues to build the gap, he can pit and possibly come out still in front of the guys behind him. That would be an ideal situation for him. DRS enabled now for Jonas and wide open. Oh, big lockup from Sarikaya into turn 1. Joe gets a penalty already on lap 4. I would say Joe is out of the contention for the race win already. But Daniel and Jonas don't get so many penalties. But Jonas is lagging a bit. Okay, Moby now. Only 2 tenths or 3 tenths now behind Boomer. We will follow him through. Jonas also closing the gap to Alap. Monitor that as well. Jonas gets a penalty for... oh, sorry, Joe. You're in again. This seems to be a big penalty race. As Jonas now not closing in by much, because Alep also has the benefit of DRS, as Moby now going down the inside of on Boomer. Big lockup, but gets the move done. Boomer will now have the DRS. Can Boomer come back, and can he regain the position? Maybe Bambino gets a penalty. Let's watch from Boomer's perspective. Will he dive down the inside? No, not really. Okay. Jonas now closing in. He's P5 at the moment. That will bring him 10 points. Daniel, 25 points. The gap would be 17 points coming into the last round. Means he would need a wonder to win the race there. To win the championship, sorry. Half a second. But I don't think Alep will have the DRS. No, he will not have the DRS. Now's the chance for Jonas. Turn on the telemetry and the lap data. Overtake on, DRS on now. Launch attack, says Jonas. And can he go down the inside? No, he cannot. OS Twanak makes a nice move on Bambino. Bambino with a nice switchback. Still side by side. Bambino has the better traction. Oh, Bambino goes into the wall. Nice save from Bambino. Does he have any damage, though? No, he doesn't have any damage. Amazing, Bambino. What a save. Ho, ho, ho. I don't know if they touched here, but that's a nice save there. From Big Bambino. Jonas losing time, and well, no, that was only Jonas lagging. But still. Okay, so Jonas is definitely lagging. And he's 3/10 behind. Why doesn't he have his DRS on? Oh, and he has left the section. Yep. Let's invite Jonas. Jonas. If I may, please. Oh, Jonas has joined. Okay, so no need to re-invite him. The gap's a bit frozen. I think something's going on with this lobby. I don't know what exactly, because all the gaps are frozen. Maybe as we pass the... Daniel, another fastest lap, 109.8. Okay, so now we don't have any intervals. Oh, we have put it top something. Jonas has lost a massive amount of time now to Alep. Not looking good for him. Not looking good for him at all. Oh, yeah, there comes his lagging again. Sorry, Kaya gets a 3-second penalty. I think it's best to move on from Jonas, because the lagging gives me anxiety, because then I think I lag, and that's not good because I am streaming here. Daniel is comfortably leading. The only thing that can stop him now is his own mistake. Boomer looking to overtake True North Racing for P7. Oh, sorry, Kaya makes a move on Joe. This might be interesting here. Can Joe come back? Can he re-overtake Sarikaya? Sarikaya seems to be using overtake. Yes, he's depleting all of his overtake. You can see that on the straight line speed difference, even with the DRS. Expert Andrew, or Epical Andrew, as many know him, is in P9. Boomer, you can see his corner cut there, and he has gotten a penalty for it. Sarikaya now almost within Daniel's DRS range. Let's see if he gets the DRS. Nope. I think Joe and Sarikaya should work together to utilize the DRS here, because it's really powerful, and to get onto Daniel. But as I know, these two drivers, they will not do that. Jonas slowly coming back. Oh god. Maybe 6/10 behind him. Boomer still behind True North Racing. Just cannot find a way to move past him. Lap 10 out of 36 in the city of Sao Paulo. On the circuit Interlagos. Or as the Brazilians call it, and Crofty sometimes, because I don't know why. It's the Autodromo Jose Carlos Pache. Can Boomer now maybe overtake True North Racing? Doesn't use his overtake button. I don't know why. Probably he does know it exists, but he probably is going to be miles faster when he's past him. Okay, so in the top 5, the only driver without a penalty currently is Daniel Goodwin. Just let me switch from Jonas. It is painful to watch, but Sarikaya now, well within the DRS range, might be looking to make a move. As Moby and Boomer pit, probably for an undercut here. Jonas approaching Alep now. But Sarikaya cannot make a move on Daniel Goodwin. Just needs to stay with him. Make pressure on him. Eventually, he will also get a penalty. Let's look if Daniel has any warnings. No warnings for Daniel. This is a perfect race for him. Let's see where... Oh, Jonas is in 15th. Why that? Wait. There was a yellow... Oh, did he have a spin? Did he have a spin? Oh. So... Oh. So he needs a... invite friends. Okay, let's see. Oh, now you can't see anything. That's... Wait. It's 97. Confirm. Send invitation. Maybe now. Anyways, he is in P15. 20 seconds off the car in front of him. Daniel Goodwin was in the pits as well. Now is in P7. The top drivers are in the pits now. So Rikaya still extending towards lap 14. Not looking for good for Jonas. This might be Daniel's race. Daniel is P3 comfortably. Yeah, and probably will even extend the gap towards Sarikaya. I hope Jonas is back in the race again. Not looking good for him. I really want to see the championship going towards... Oh, and it's happened again. Ladies and gentlemen. I really want to see the race for the championship going towards the last race, but fortunately it's not working out as I wanted for Jonas. And Jonas now coming in the pits as well. Okay. So now you're back. Jonas in and out of the pits is 50 seconds. The car in front of him, Furia. Oh, it's a virtual safety car. For what? Is there a real question? Probably for Furia going off the track. But it's really not ideal for him. 52 seconds behind Furia. Furia will probably have to pit now. 52 seconds, that's a big gap. That's a big gap. Now only a full safety car can give him full control of his championship. Oh, Joe gets a drive-through for speeding under the safety car, which he has to serve within the next 3 laps. He's on the hards. Well, I think they could have gone on to the mediums. If softs can do 12 laps, 20 laps, or no. Daniel was 14 laps, I think. If they can do 14 laps, mediums can do 22 for sure. They will be a bit dead by the end, but Moby now in P4 chasing Alep. Moby fighting for P3 in the championship. So let's take a look at the championship situation once again. So it is Daniel winning the championship if he wins. And Jonas comes 11th or lower. Or if he wins with the fastest lap and Jonas scores 1 point, 1 point at 1 point most, then that wasn't English, but let's move on. If Daniel comes second with the fastest lap or lower, as Moby dives down the inside and touches with Alep. Alep, hopefully doesn't have damage. If Daniel finishes second or lower, we move on to the last race with the championship. Okay. Alep, I hope, doesn't any damage. Boomer. Boomer. Is Boomer brave enough? Is Boomer going to be a boomer? No, he's not going to be a boomer. You could overtake into there back in the 90s. Not with these fat cars. Bambino into the pits. Jonas, 11 seconds behind Furia. But it's a really, really big gap to... It's a really big gap to P14. And he is left once again. Let me re-invite him. Invite friends. Can I type maybe? Jonas P97. I really want him to race. An invitation. Come on. Full of a wonder. I think now the only thing that saves Jonas is if Daniel crashes. Honestly. Yes, rejoined. I like that. I only now seen the latency is really low. It's only like 2 seconds behind what I'm telling you. And I like that. Does anyone know if the national anthems are copyrighted? Because if Daniel wins, I might play the national anthems to make a full-on Formula 1 experience. That's not because of the experience, it's because Alfa Romeo is from Italy. Or was it from... Oh. Is Alfa Romeo counted as a Swiss team or as a Italian team? That's the question. That's the best question, to be fair. We, again, don't have any intervals here. Boomer still cannot get ahead. He has 70% of his ERS compared to Andrew's 10. Come on, Boomer. Please. Oh, Boomer. Small mistake. He saves it. Daniel really in control of this race. Jonas can only be saved by miracle, to be fair. Jonas pits once again. Probably trying to steal the fastest lap, so if Sarikaya maybe overtakes Daniel and maybe wins the race. But still, Daniel is winning the championship in first without the fastest lap, even if Jonas is 15th. Jonas needs to be 10th or higher for Daniel not to win the championship this race. Anthems are usually in the public domain, so let's celebrate Daniel and St. Patrick properly. Yes! And can you find out if Alfa Romeo is racing under the... Oh, it's a virtual safety car. If Alfa Romeo is racing under the Swiss or under the Italian flag. Oh, and Jonas has left the session once again. Wait, let me send him like 15 invites at once. Maybe it works better. 97. Okay, send invitation. Let's send him another one. Oh, I can type it in with my keyboard. That's... Why didn't anybody tell me about that? Oh, don't it? I invited you anyways. I think it's the best for you to race because this race might get interesting. You only need P10, and as ALR is, we might still get a 15 car pileup. And Jonas is boxing, or Jonas's AI is boxing again. Furia has left the session. Bruno's racing now on Joe. Well, good fight then from you, Jonas. Yes, you're 3 laps down anyways, but if you race for 75% of a race, I don't know, I can't do maths, but if you can count and something happens and you still get P10, the championship is still on, theoretically. I don't know, you just went to last, I don't know how. But the AI in this game doesn't do any mistakes usually. I don't know what happened. So if you race until lap 27, you have completed your necessary 20. You have completed your 75% of the race. Then you can leave if you want to, and still get classified. Yeah, something happened. I'm not sure what happened. Maybe even it's the game glitch. Is it showing that you're lost on your screen as well? It happened before. It maybe is the game glitch. I don't think it's a game glitch because you're not near anyone. Now Daniel has lapped you for a second time, I think. Well, you have 2 invites from me, so you can rejoin at any time. But unless Daniel crashes, he is your new champion. That's the perfect time to show you again when he wins. It showed you having the fastest lap for some reason. Okay. So Daniel wins if he comes first, and Jonas doesn't score if he gets first and the fastest lap, and Jonas scores 1 point. That's not possible. So if Daniel is second or lower, the championship goes on. So unless Daniel crashes or drops down to second somehow, he's your new championship of tier 2 for the season. And well deserved, to be honest. Well deserved. This was a good battle. Might still be on. Sarikai is 1.2 behind, but has a penalty or 2, I'm not sure. Has 1 penalty. Daniel, I don't think even has a warning. Let's see. Daniel doesn't even have a warning. What a perfect drive for him. Oh, I accidentally muted myself. Oh, what happened? Daniel pitting for a second time for mediums. Oh, so he opted for the 2-stop. I didn't even realize he was on the softs. Okay, so now Jonas, you're still in this. You're still in this. This is not done yet. 10 laps to go. Daniel has to make the gap back. Oh my goodness. Why did Daniel go for a 2-stop is the real question when everyone knows that the 1-stop is quicker here. Can he prove us wrong is the question. Can he do a Hamilton Hungary 2019? What is going to happen here? Let's see. Daniel. I was searching the anthem of Italy, and all of a sudden Daniel drops down. And I was muted for some reason. It doesn't matter now. It's a Rikaya in the lead at the moment. 11 seconds ahead of Moby. This might get really interesting. He's still gonna finish. If he finishes second, the race for the championship is going on. So if he let's go back to our nice championship situation screen. So if Daniel is second and you can DNF, you can be disqualified, you can be whatever you want. He doesn't win the championship, the battle goes on. You still are in this. Daniel really needs to pull out something now to still win it. This might get... Oh, we're off. Yup. And is it working? No, it's not. Okay. Well, you can hear something. If Daniel doesn't DNF in USC, he's gonna finish in top 3. Yes, but it's for me. It's nice because then there's still some hype there within the league, and I appreciate all the hype. I really appreciate all the fight. No one knows. Last race, he just binned it. No, he didn't bin it. He collected RDO. RDO crashed, and he collected Daniel with him. That wasn't Daniel's fault. Daniel really doesn't make any mistakes. To be fair to him, he's almost bulletproof. He is in third already, but he still needs to make up 15 seconds in 6 laps. Oh, Bambino retired. Wait. Oh, why is this happening? I really want to know why this is happening. Probably the PS servers are dying again. But I don't know. Might be the PS servers, might be my connection even, but I doubt it, to be honest. I usually have a really good internet because I can host, stream, and drive at the same time, so... Now he bended says, oh, the Sket is here. Hello, Sket, how are you? Did you DNF from your race? Did you DNF from your race? Oh! It's just repeating itself. Oh, this is a bigger problem. This is a bigger problem. Something's on. Something's going on. Let's see. Maybe Maybe. So, I'm still in it. That's good. How about you? I am amazing. But the PlayStation servers aren't amazing. I just done a speed test and I should have the internet quality to do the thing that I want to do. But it doesn't let me. Let's see. And now we're back. Lap 30 out of 36. Frustrating. Daniel is in P3. Did Rossi DNF? Rossi is known for his big DNFs. We have 5 laps to go. Or 4, yeah, 5 laps to go. After Sarika crosses the line. Boomer on Twanak. Let's see. Is Boomer going to be a boomer again? He still doesn't use his overtake. He is still in the B12 days. He gets a penalty. He gets the position as well. Okay. Daniel is approaching Moby. Doesn't seem to have enough pace for the race win. It's a shame for Daniel, but that strategy really was never going to work out. Fortunately. So as it stands, Daniel will not win the championship. The fight will move on towards the last race in Kota. Approaching the DRS window of Moby. Now closing in on Moby. Is Moby going to help Jonas? 3 laps to go after they cross the line. I don't think Moby has the pace to help Jonas, actually. 20%. Moby doesn't use his ERS yet. 10% for him. Out of ERS for Goodwin. And he is up into second. Who has the fastest lap? Let's see. Fastest lap. Jonas, amazing. 53 seconds. Good job. So the fast lap, let's see. Daniel has the fast lap. That means 19 points for Daniel. 19 points for Daniel, which would put the gap on to 21 points. Ten seconds is the gap to Sarikaya. He needs 7 seconds, and because Sarikaya has 1 penalty. We have 2 laps to go. This is the penultimate lap. You want to go on new softs to get the fast lap, but the game gave me the softs from my first stint. Maybe you didn't have any fresh softs left, because usually that only happens when you don't have any fresh softs left. This race wasn't as eventful as last season's race, but it was still interesting. Who knows, maybe there's a, I don't know, plane crashing on the cars and something happened. I'm not sure if that's possible in the game, as there's a yellow flag for nothing. It said soft new in my tire choice, so you don't know. Well, maybe they were new, but you just absolutely smashed them through and they got some tire wear. Expert Andrew are really struggling on the hard tire. Is the last lap. Sarikaya is now in Sector 2 as True North Racing is trying to get P6. Andrew also doesn't have any ERS left. True North Racing, this is his last chance. He needs to send it here. He uses all of his ERS. Cannot make it. Maybe towards the line is his last chance. 9.6 seconds is the gap, but will that be enough? I do not think so. Sarikaya is on his last straight for the race, and he's about to win the Brazilian Grand Prix of Season 5. And Sarikaya takes the checkered flag to win this race. Daniel Goodwin is the next to approach the line, and he will come second, although it doesn't show the checkered flag, but he's still second, I think so. Moby is third, Alep fourth, Joe fifth. True North Racing will come sixth, but with the penalty, Andrew will be seventh, Boomer eighth. Don't think the gap is enough for Twanak. Twanak will be P9 in the end. Gamer James will get P10. RDO, Kaisel, and Jonas P11, 12, and 13. That was your Brazilian Grand Prix, and I think it's time to celebrate the victory of Sarikaya. Although I don't know what country he's from, so I think it's better not to celebrate. If I play some wrong anthem and Sarikaya is not from that country, I'm not so sure. So we'll leave it at that. Let me go through the grid once again. As soon as the game loads. It is Sarikaya on the podium. Daniel Goodwin as well. And Moby. And it's champagne. Blah, 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 blah. The red flag, it maybe Switzerland. It looks like Turkey. It looked like Turkey, I'm not sure. You can listen to some random music anyway. Random music. I'm not sure that I have any random music. That's not copyrighted. But anyways, it's Sarikaya with the win today in front of Daniel Goodwin, Moby, Alep, Joe, True North Racing, Andrew, Boomat, Wanak, and Gamer James. Then RDO, Kazel, Jonas will be disqualified because he didn't complete his 75%. Bambino, Furia, and Papimo, your DNFs. The championship is moving on to the nice track of Kota in Texas for next week. And until next week, I wish ye all the best. Take care of yourselves and enjoy the rest of the week. See ya.